What's up, gaming heroes, and welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. In today's video, I'm going to show you my mailbox over the last 3 or 4 days. It has been absolutely popping off. I finally finished GamingHero.io, which is a brand new website which has replaced ErosiumTV.com. This website is for all of us. I wanted to take my name off it because this is about the bigger picture here, the Gaming Hero community, what we all have to share and what we can all do together as a team. So that's why I created that site. I've got TSM strings on there. I've got gold making strategies. I've got guides on how you can get into Dracfist crafting and how you can optimize it. I've got so much information on there. Myself and my team of writers are writing guides every single day, so feel free to check out GamingHero.io. And if you are a content creator, you can even become an affiliate and help us promote, or maybe even write some guides yourself and get involved in this awesome project. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Okie dokie, so here we are in Valdrakken. I've been selling through so much stuff, especially on my crafting side. My flipping side of things is a whole different account and character. However, today we're going to be looking at my crafting because I want to show you guys what you can do with the right TSM crafting strings. My entire profile is available on GamingHero.io for any members who are supporting the cause. But without further ado, let's get into this mailbox. Boom, baby. 415,000 gold, guys. I'm ever so proud of this. This is literally, look at the days. This is literally in like 3 or 4 days. It's actually 3 days, yeah. In 3 days, I've managed to do this, and I'm really, really proud of this. I really am. There's loads of stuff that I've been crafting. There's loads of things I've been selling left, right, and center. It's just overall going amazing. We are predominantly crafting a lot of transmog gear and selling a lot of transmog gear, especially. A few bits of materials here and there, but for the most part, it is transmogs, like high value transmogs that I craft and then sell on the auction house. They do really, really well. The key here when making gold with this stuff is looking for those recipes that no one else really has. The more you can focus on those types of recipes, the better gold you're going to make. This is why on GamingHero.io, I spend a lot of time myself focusing on recipes that are harder to get and teaching people how to get those recipes, because that is what is going to make you the most amount of gold. The people who are just getting into gold making always stick to the basics of gold making. Whereas if we go the step further, that's where the real gold starts to come in. As you can see, we've got quite a few Dracfist craft as well. I have 11 characters set up to do Dracfist crafting every single day. I have a whole guide for Dracfist crafting written on GamingHero.io, so feel free to check that out. Here it is. And let's just have a quick look at, basically, there's a secret video here that shows 1 hour of getting Dracfist completely set up, completely fresh. And then there's a full guide there for exactly how to do it in the most efficient, effective way possible. I'm confident you guys will absolutely love that, so feel free to check that out. Overall, we're making gold hand over fist. Let's take a look at the 1 month data as well. Just going to get this into my bags. Bing, bang, ping. Lovely jubbly, 575,000 gold. And let's look at the monthly ledger. So all in all, I can see I'm currently up to 1.2 mil. So here I can look that I filtered this groups now to my tailoring, enchanting, leatherworking, jewelry crafting, blacksmithing, and engineering. I've filtered it down to that for my expenses. So this is how much I've spent this month. I've spent 240,000 gold on materials for crafting. And for profit, let's jump into the profit. The same TSM groups have yielded me 1,455,000 gold in profit. As you can see, we've absolutely smashed it. We've just had loads and loads and loads of big sales, and overall it's done really, really well. I love these simple sales of like Spellfire robes or Elementium shanks. They cost like 100 set, like they cost such little amounts of gold to craft. Like that's 3,600. I sold it for 13,000 gold. let's have a look at this one. 583 gold to craft, 11,000, how much was it? 11,750 gold profit. Incredible. That is what I love to see. Overpowered chicken splitter, 4,500 to craft and 5,000 gold profit. It's awesome. I absolutely love it. As I say, on my guides, I do show you how to craft all of these wonderful things. So if you are interested in that, then check my guides out. Let me show you how TSM works for me. I will literally just open up one of my characters and I will go to restock my groups. I'll select what I want to restock. In this instance, I'm just going to restock jewelry crafting, leatherworking, tailoring, engineering, enchanting, and blacksmithing. There's nothing really on alchemy that I can restock, so I don't really bother with that as much at the moment. It is something I'm looking into. It's just not something I'm heavily focused on this second. Let's restock. Okie dokie. So let's have a look at how much this is going to cost us and how much profit we stand to gain from this. So having a quick look here, our crafting costs is going to be 247,000 gold. Our profit, our estimated profits, worth noting, it's estimated profit, not guaranteed profit. It's just really worth noting this because a lot of the time you can take like 500,000 to a million gold off your profit to get like the realistic sale value. A lot of these markets are going to tank, a lot of these markets are going to fail, but ultimately a lot of them are going to stick around and do amazing for you long term. So, you know, it says 2,800,000 there. Pretty much, I'm going to go just assume that's about 2 million more like. Either way, that's huge profit with such a little investment of 250k. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Estimated time, 4 minutes and 22 seconds to craft. That is just brilliant, isn't it? It's going to realistically take us 20 minutes to go ahead and craft that. To buy all the materials, I would just very simply go to gathering at the top. I'd select the crafter, so I can actually buy all the materials for one character here. I'd select Erosium. I'd go to open task list. This will tell me what I need to do. So I'll close off the cooldowns. I don't need the cooldowns on. And I would very simply come over to the auction house, click on browse, and then I would press scan all. And this will instantly scan everything I need to purchase from the auction house in order to make these crafts happen for leatherworking, as this is my leatherworking character. If we go ahead and just close that off, and we go to one of our other professions, let's go to blacksmithing and engineering, which is this character right here. You can see that it loads in a whole different list of various things that we would need to get. These are engineering crafts. Let's go have a look at what the auction house would want us to purchase. Let's do a quick scan. And as you can see, it's now scanning for all of my engineering and blacksmithing items. Same again. Let's have a look at, what else should we have a look at? Let's have a look at tailoring. Tailoring is one of our best sellers at the moment. So let's see what we would need to do with tailoring. Scan all. And as per usual, it would scan the auction house. And I've got loads of materials in my guild bank. So a lot of these materials, I would just go to my guild bank and tell it to collect them. I'll show you that as an example. Let's just summon our guild bank right here. And I could very simply just come to my guild bank. And these last 4 tabs are actually my materials only. And as you can see, it's absolutely stacked with materials there. If I tell it to move materials into my bags, it will instantly grab all the materials from the various different tabs I've selected. And it will put them into my bags ready to do some crafting. So it's really just instant, simple gold. Every day I log in, I post items on the auction house for 12 hours at a time. I log off, I get on with my day, I do all the work I need to do, make all the guides I need to make, and then I log in at the evening and I either do my raiding or my Mythic Plus or my PvP, and I do my reposting on the auction house. At the moment, I have 9 million gold worth of items listed on the auction house, and as you can see, it is a metric boatload really right there. I'm completely fine with that. It only takes me about 10 minutes of posting per day because I do all of my professions. I'll send all my professions, send all of the items to one character, which does all the posting for everything. So it's so much easier to consolidate things together when I'm doing my crafting and when I'm doing my managing my gold. It's just easier for me in general. That's what I prefer. Bear in mind that this gold doesn't even consider that I'm also flipping well over 7 million gold worth of items on my second account, which always does my flipping. At the moment, on my second account, I'm flipping one particular item, which is doing absolutely incredible. I just can't really release it publicly because I know the second I do, that item will no longer do well for me. So you got to be really quite careful with these types of things when you are releasing it. That's why I had the membership for people who are interested in finding out what I am doing to make gold and how I am enjoying the game in my own way. If you are a person who's got ideas and wants to share them with a huge community of people, then feel free to jump into the Discord, links in the description, contact me, and maybe we can hook you up with get a couple guides written on GamingHero.io. At the moment, we have someone who's joined our team who is focusing on mount farming. He is going to create guides for every single mount in the game, and I've seen the mount guides online. They aren't very good. Our guides are going to have videos, they're going to have full tutorials, they're going to have every single bit of information possible that you would need. Not only that, we're also working on leveling guides at the moment to try and get as much leveling information as we can for you guys as well. We're doing everything we can to deliver you guys the best guides possible. Okay, brilliant. More items have been listed on the auction house. Now let's just assume that you are a member right now and you are interested in getting some of these TSM strings. Very simple. You just come over to TSM crafting or TSM flipping, whatever it is you want to look at. You would come to TSM blacksmithing strings and you go down to the actual TSM string and then you'd copy it. Very simple. Copy it, go back into World of Warcraft, open up TSM, click on groups, then you would click import group. You'd paste that information in there and it would do everything you need it to do. As these are the strings I've already developed, I don't need to re-import them, but that's how you would go ahead and do that. I've been making gold using this strategy for quite literally years. It's been probably like since Legion, I've been using TSM to do this type of crafting. It works really, really well for me. If you think it could work well for you, then try out some TSM crafting. You might get some great success like I did. And if you want to check out my TSM strings, then feel free to go to GamingHero.io and consider becoming a member. Thanks for watching, and this is Erosium out.